Obviously, we knew that he was in St Thomas's Hospital. It was all over the news, and that he had then gone into ICU. But our daughter's very professional, so we don't ask things, or she doesn't spill things. So it really wasn't until he was out of intensive care that she actually told us. Well, she said she had just had a most surreal time in her life, something she will never forget, and that she had been taking care of Boris. It makes us feel exceptionally proud, obviously, but she has told us these things over the years, and it doesn't matter what patient she's looking after. This is what she does, and I just find it incredible that any nurses can do this for 12 hours, sit and watch a patient and twiddle away with all the different knobs and things they do to keep their patients alive. It's absolutely amazing.
I think over the years she has always told us that her job is one-on-one nursing with very critically ill people, and that means she's there all the time for the 12 hours. So once we'd heard that Boris Johnson had gone into intensive care, it was obvious that at some stage Jenny would possibly run into him and be giving him the same level of care that she would have given anybody else the week before or next week, and we're really proud of her.
Jenny is a girl that loves life, absolutely loves life, and you'll find that an awful lot of nurses and medical people love life. They work hard and they play hard, and she just loves her life in London. She originally took on nursing because she wanted to travel, and she knew that nursing was a good occupation to have. She really wanted to go to university because all her friends were going to university, and she didn't really know what she wanted to study. She had a grandmother who was a nurse, very dedicated, and I think it was I that suggested it to her, why don't you try nursing? So she did, and she excelled.
Well, I think Jenny was home last month, and she assured us that the National Health were prepared and ready and trained for the COVID-19 outbreak that was coming their way. And she just assured us not to be worried because we trained for this. And if anything, she was actually looking forward, if that's the right word, to being involved. And so we have to take her word for it. We see the nurses and the doctors on the TV programs completely robed up, and that's what she's like all day long. And we've seen the photos of her when she takes all that gear off, and it looks as distressing as a lot of other nurses show when they're on TV once they've taken their protective gear off. But she's reasonably confident that she can keep herself safe, so we just have to trust her. She's more worried about us keeping ourselves safe back here in NZ.
I think she will be exhausted, and I think she will probably be overwhelmed, and she'll want to go home and have a good sleep.